If you're new to college football, or at least new to Madden in the last couple years, they changed around the way that you run the option in the game. Now, last year was the same as in this year, and I made a video on it last year, but I'm going to go ahead and make the same video again just to make sure that everybody in this year's game is on the same page on how to run the option. Now, I'm going to start with a normal read option. I don't remember what the button was before, but on Xbox, all you want to do to hold the ball as your quarterback is to hold down A instead of handing it off. And that'll basically allow your guy to run as much as he wants. It'll keep the ball with the quarterback and not give the ball off to your running back. Now, this is just going to be read option here. And if you don't touch anything, it hands off to your running back. He runs it right up the middle, and whatever happens. Now, it'll probably better show it off with defense, but I just wanted to show the muscle memory of trying to hold down that A button, because I think before I was holding down X, and I ended up doing this a lot on accident when I started college football 25 and 26. And if you're kind of newer to games, if you're kind of newer to the sports games and you haven't played in a while, you probably don't have the buttons mapped out to your head. So like I said, keep this in your mind. You hold A if you want the quarterback to keep the ball. You don't touch anything if you want your running back to touch the ball. So once again, hold A for quarterback. Don't touch anything to hand the ball off like so. Of course, Ohio State doesn't have triple option in their playbook, but basically instead of handing off, the only other aspect of it is that you're going to be pitching the ball. It's the same thing. You just snap it. And as you can see, the left bumper says tap to light pitch. That is an inaccurate pitch, basically, is how it was described last year. If you just touch the pitch, it will be able to pitch it to the guy, but it won't be as accurate. As you can see, my ball carrier kind of like has to like turn around to get the ball, and it's just awkward for him to get. Like, look one more time. He kind of has to like catch it not in stride. Now, there is a way that you can get him to catch it in stride, but the thing is that if the guy has a defender that's about to hit your quarterback, you might fumble. You can hold down the left bumper, and it'll hit your guy right in stride. Now, the reason why you'd want to do that, it hits your guy right in stride, so it doesn't slow down your ball carry at all. And if you have the time to do it, your guy will always catch it in stride like so. So once again, the difference, if you didn't catch that, if you just tap the left bumper, which on PlayStation I think it's L1, your guy will not catch it in stride. But if you hold down the bumper, it's just a simple holding down of the bumper. He will always catch it in stride. And as you can see right there, if you didn't catch what I just did there, I think I accidentally just faked the pitch. And if I remember correctly, it's double tap the left bumper. He'll fake the pitch, and sometimes it fakes out the defenders. But that's how to run it without defense. Let's see if we can run it with some defense on. So I have the defense just running a random play every time. It shouldn't be the same one. And this P guy is the guy we're going to be reading, I believe. And let's see what he does. He's going to commit to the quarterback, so I'm going to hold down that left bumper, and it hits my guy in stride, and I'm able to pick up basically first down on the play. But same thing, we're going to watch the P guy. He is going to, once again, he actually committed to my running back, so I did not make the right read. But I will do that again, I promise. I'm still trying to do this for like the first time, but I know it's going to be helpful. So if I want to keep it as a quarterback, which there I can, as you can see, my quarterback got hit there. Now, if that's the case, I'm going to try to get it to where my quarterback gets hit, and then I try to do the heavy pitch. I'm going to try one more time. There, the ball gets fumbled. I still luckily pick it up because it's on freshman difficulty. But if you hold the ball too long, if you don't just tap a pitch like that to throw your guy off, you might fumble the ball. This one I struggle with more. Remember, it's holding A to keep with the quarterback because it's a little bit of a quicker read. Honestly, if you're running this in online, I just like to take 3 or 4 yards that they give me anyway, because it's a lot better than holding it, making the wrong read, and have your quarterback get absolutely flipped up in the air, especially with wear and tear this year. You really got to be careful of the wear and tear, especially in online modes, because that stuff can kill you. And there I make the wrong read, and that's pretty much what happens. You get blown up every single time. Now here, you want to make the wrong read again, and you get blown up. So once again, hold if the defender commits to the running back. Take your yards, slide, and if the guy commits to your quarterback, don't touch anything, and you should be able to get a pretty good amount of yards no matter what. Remember, this is on freshmen, so sometimes the play just might not work, but that's basically how you run the read option here in College Football 26. It's the same as College Football 25. Just wanted to update the video because last year it was kind of chopped. I didn't do it as well as this, and that's the option. I didn't run the triple option, but it's the same thing. It's either a keep or it is a pitch. Let's actually try to do RPOs real quick before we get out of here. So I'm choosing a bubble play just because this seems to be the simplest way to explain it. Usually you just read the guy that's on the receiver, and I didn't even explain what I was doing there, but let's go back and run that one more time. Most of the time something shows up above your receiver, like of the defender that's coming after you, but it has not shown up yet, so I don't know if maybe it doesn't show up in these types of plays. Usually you can see like the guy you're supposed to read, but there's a guy above Brandon Innes. He's the star dev player on Illinois right there. You could probably see him. And pretty much the only thing that you have to do is throw it before the ball gets out to your running back. And this was probably the wrong read on the play anyway, but Ohio State's really good, so it really doesn't matter what you do. I'm just going to try to make the right read here. That was the correct read there. But just to go over it one more time, this is just a simple bubble option. They're going to commit to the receiver there, so I just hand it off. I didn't even accelerate there, so we lost 5 yards. But just to try to watch it again, this time probably the correct read anyway. But sometimes you're only going to get 3 or 4 yards on a play. And I think with the way that this game plays, it seems like it plays a lot slower than last year's game. And so if you're going to take your 4 or 5 yards, that's just what you're going to want to do. And the bubble option can be something that is really effective. I mean, you're basically getting a free bubble pass because most of the time, if you make the correct read, you're not going to get picked off. Like, nothing, there's going to be no fault to throwing that bubble there unless the guy is like jumping the route. Which, if that's the case, then you probably ran the play 45 times and might be deserved. Oh, I did not mean to throw that like that. But that is going to be how to run the option and how to run the RPO in College Football 26. It's everything you need to know about option plays, RPOs. I didn't get into triple option, but it's the same thing as just a speed slash a read option just combined. And if you enjoyed that, let me know what you want to see. More College Football 26 videos hopefully coming out soon. Just trying to grind out this game. Let's have fun with the game this year. I know last year there was a really high expectation, and hopefully this year it's better. It seems like the game is improved in a lot of ways. And if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, go Bucks, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.